Creature Commandos might not be for everyone. It's violent, crude, and graphic, with animation that could alienate some viewers. Despite this, it's an intriguing choice for the first project under the new DC universe, led by James Gunn and Peter Safran. While the DCU's future includes larger, more well-known characters, the approach here is more relaxed compared to Marvel's. They've also chosen selectively which elements of the now defunct DCEU will carry over, which could lead to some confusion. That said, Creature Commandos does a great job blending the old and new DC eras while standing strong on its own. The show bears Gunn's signature style, mixing quirky, outrageous characters with sincere emotional moments. Much like his previous works like Guardians of the Galaxy and The Suicide Squad, Creature Commandos balances dark humor and violence with heartfelt character development. Each commando gets their moment to shine, and even a character like the Feral Weasel has a poignant backstory. By the end of the series, the emotional payoff is strong. The ensemble cast works well, with the spotlight shifting between characters, though the show ultimately hinges on one lead. Initially, Rick Flag Sr. Frank Grillo seems to take the lead, but as the story progresses, the bride Indira Varma emerges as the standout character, with her arc bringing both action and emotional depth. Varma's performance injects life into the role, making her the beating heart of the show. The performances are solid across the board, especially from Grillo, Varma, Zoe Chow as Nina Mazursky, Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, and Alan Tudyk and Sean Gunn in their various roles. David Harbour's portrayal of Eric Frankenstein is less consistent, but there's potential for the character's development, especially given Gunn's plans for these actors to reprise their roles in live-action DC projects. As expected from a Gunn project, the soundtrack is carefully curated, blending European folk music and punk rock to match the show's old-world setting and quirky tone. The music plays a key role in bringing a fun, offbeat energy to the show. However, the show's treatment of sexuality might be divisive. The characters are notably driven by desires, and while this adds to the humor, it can also feel outdated, particularly when it crosses into problematic, hyper-masculine territory. While Gunn attempts to critique this perspective through Eric Frankenstein's arc, it can still be off-putting at times. Overall, Creature Commandos does a great job bridging the gap between the old DCEU and the new DCU, while delivering an engaging story. It's full of Gunn's trademark mix of weirdness, humor, and violence, presented in a fresh animated format. The intentional immaturity doesn't always land, but it's a minor flaw in an otherwise entertaining series. If this level of quality continues for the DCU, its future looks promising, and fans can be excited for what comes next under Gunn's leadership.